Hello and welcome back to another team review episode. Today we're going to be looking at the Wallabies and what their expectations for the Rugby World Cup this year are. And yeah, let's get into it. Before we get into today's video, please make sure you go ahead and leave a like on this video to show your support. Please as well, make sure you go and comment and let me know your opinion at the end of the video. And also, please go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already to be up to date with all our videos as well. And please click ahead the notification button so you're notified whenever we upload. And lastly, please go ahead and follow us on Instagram. Okay, so putting aside all the goings on in the Australian rugby team at the moment, well, the past couple of months anyway, we're looking ahead at the Rugby World Cup this year and what their expectations are. Well, for those of you who don't know, Australia are in Pool D in the Rugby World Cup, and they are also with the teams Wales, Georgia, Fiji and Uruguay. I think obviously Australia are looking to top this group, being one of the favourites in this pool. Looking ahead at the games that they'll be playing, I'm going to say they're obviously going to easily beat Uruguay. No offence to Uruguayans there, but you know you're not going to beat Australia. Fiji versus Australia I think will be quite a tough game and a close game to call. The Pacific Islands are always difficult teams to beat, but I'm afraid I can't see Fiji being Australia in a Rugby World Cup. Although Australia have got their problems at the moment, I can't see them stepping down a gear and not performing against Fiji. The Georgia game which they'll be playing is going to be, again, I think it'll be a tough game to start off with, but I can see obviously Australia coming through. Georgia will put up a good fight though, I think, same as Fiji. Australia versus Wales I think will really be the potential leader, decider in the pool. Going by what Australia played like recently, I'm going to say Wales will actually beat Australia and probably top the group. But who knows, it all depends on what team turns up on the day. I think it's going to be a very tough group. It's going to be probably some injuries and big hits coming in all the games. But like I said, Australia versus Wales I think will be the decider between the two teams of who will top the group. I think although Australia have had their problems lately, I think they will come back for the World Cup. I don't actually think they're going to win the World Cup, but I think they will obviously get out of the group stage and probably go as far as maybe the semis, I would say anyway. I know a lot of people are I know a lot of people are saying that Australia, this could be one of the worst World Cups for them, as their team seems to be slowing down a gear and not being the team that they used to be. Well, yeah, they have got a point, but I think although you're having your problems as a team, when it comes to a World Cup, when you're a big team, you don't necessarily, yes, you underperform, but you don't necessarily perform to a point where you're like a tier 2 nation. For example, like the Wallabies are obviously going to beat Uruguay, Fiji and Georgia. As I said, Fiji, I mean, like, as a Fijian supporter, some of you are going to be saying that Fiji will have a chance against them. And obviously, yeah, I mean, you go into games and you obviously always try to beat your team you're playing. So Fiji will be trying to beat Australia, but we must remember Australia are a tier 1 nation and they have been for many years. And as I said, even though you have problems, I mean, Wales have had problems as well, and you just eventually rise up above it. And it's the same with Australia. I mean, this could be the making of something new for them, this World Cup, or it could be a developing point. So I can't see them having a horrendous World Cup. As I said, it's not going to be a World Cup which they're going to win, but they're obviously going to get out of the group stages and they will perform like the Australian team that we know. So overall, my prediction for Australia, I think they will finish at least second. It all really depends against Wales on how they play. I think if they play a good game against Wales and they win and top the group, I think they can easily be a competitive team for the title. If they lose to Wales, I'm afraid they're not going to get far. They'll probably get to the quarters or maybe the semis. But hey, this is just my opinion, so if you're an Australian supporter, don't give any hate. It's just an opinion on a neutral point of view. Okay, so without further ado, that is going to be the end of today's video. Please leave a like if you've enjoyed the video today, guys, and also let me know in the comments what you thought of it and what your predictions are for Australia. Do you reckon they're going to have a good World Cup, or are they going to have a bad World Cup? Let me know in the comments. It's great hearing from all of you. As well, if you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe. We upload 2 videos every single week, all the way up to the build up of the Rugby World Cup as well. We've got a series going on at the moment where we're looking at all the teams that are in the World Rugby, so like all the rankings and everything. We're looking at their kits and analysing them. And as well, we've got this series going on where we're going to be looking at a random team in the World Cup all the way up. Well, as far as we can go anyway, as close to the World Cup. So your team might be next week, so please go ahead and subscribe and click the notification button, so that way then you know if your team is up or what team we're going to be looking at that week. And yeah, thanks for watching. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe. I've been Andrew. I will see you in another video. Peace out, guys.